What's up, guys? Back with another Metal Mail Day collection update record store pickup. I almost did not go to the record store today. I had something I had to take care of, and I got back pretty late. But I had two special orders that I had made come in, so I tried to rush down there and get them before they close, and I was successful. So I got 3 packages, 4 CDs from the record store. 2 that I special ordered, a new release, and then a used one. But we'll start with the packages. 3 packages, like I said. I'm not sure. Looks like one's eBay, and I think the other 2 are Discogs. I don't know. But it looks like I can just rip this one open. Alright. Up first is Double Drive 1000 Yard Stare. This goddamn glare again. I don't know how I can get this to stop. You can't see shit. There you go. This is alternative rock in the new metal realm. MCA Records. I think this was 2000? No, 1999. But pretty good stuff. Alright, what do you got next? Let's see if I can rip this one. Yep. Alright. We got a sealed copy of Seven Wiser. Self-titled album. Wind Up Records. In the same vein, alternative rock, new metal. These are just 2 albums that I just never got around to buying for whatever reason. I always liked both of these bands, but I just, never bought the CD. And I pride myself on my new metal, alternative rock, hard rock CD collection because I have almost everything. Alright, I'll need the razor for this one. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Alright. It's all alt-rock new metal mail. I'm down with that. We got a promo copy of Epidemic. I mentioned this band not too long ago. I found a single in the Goodwill a couple of videos ago. So I really liked the single, and I went and bought the album. Doesn't say what label this is. Elektra. That's what it is. Yep. All those labels, all the pop labels were trying to pounce in on the new metal money, so to say. So between 98 and like 2003, every label was picking up any new metal, alternative hard rock band that they could come across. So there's a lot of obscure bands like these 3 bands because they never got fame, they never got big, but they all put out great records. So, all right, up next, record store. We will start with the used CD. There was a bunch of more new stuff in there. I was on a budget this week. I've never heard of this band. I gave it a listen, and I really liked what I heard. Kind of like really groovy, like Devil Driver, and it is Ill Disposed, Sense the Darkness. Cool artwork. Massacre Records, 2012. And then to the new release that I picked up is Port Noir, The Dark We Keep. I fell in love with this band with their last record. This is not metal, but it is very heavy in the vein of just emotionally driven, emotionally charged. Just, it's a really great band, really great listen. Um, Go look up the song Redshift. I mean, there's metal elements. There are kind of have like Sleep Token and shit like that. Kind of have metal elements to it, but it's not full on metal. So it's kind of like progressive hard rock, I guess, with some metal elements. But the vocalist is amazing. Just I I can't speak any more highly of Port Noir. Go give these guys a listen. And then to the two that I special ordered, which technically they were released last week, I believe. Um, Up first is the OGs, 100 Demons, Embrace the Black Light. Closed Casket Records, or Activities, I'm sorry, Closed Casket Activities. Now, 100 Demons. This is actually my first 100 Demons CD. Now, I have been a fan of them for many years. They are a staple of the crossover, hardcore, early metalcore kind of realm there in the late 90s, early 2000s. Metallic hardcore. These guys were the fucking kings, along with Shai Hulud, um, Earth Crisis, Integrity. All these bands, these guys were right there kicking ass. 100 Demons. But their previous titles are a bit more pricey to come across. And I just wasn't paying the prices that I was finding the other CDs for. So I may try to go back and look and listen and see what I can look and listen. Go look and see what I can find. Again, see if any prices have changed and try to complete a few more of their albums. And last but not least, the British Knocked Loose, Guilt Trip, Armor of Angels. Now, something strange. Now, I don't know if anybody watching can attest to this. This is Roadrunner Records. This is a major label. They have released some of the greatest metal and rock records over the last 50 years. I have never, ever seen Roadrunner Records go cheap and do CDRs. I don't know if this was a mistake. Did I get some sort of odd promo copy? I don't know. I've never, ever seen them use CDRs, ever. In 30 years of listening to Roadrunner Records, I have never, ever seen them use CDRs. So, anyways, that CD fits in there weird. I don't like that. I might have to change that tray. Yep, Guilt Trip. I fuck with these guys. I got one of their other records. But yeah, they just remind me of like the UK knock loose. But good stuff. All right. And that's it. And the last video I should have said something, but R.I.P. to Oliver Tree, man. What a fucking loss that was. That dude, of course, is not metal, but uh, I love what he did recently with the Limp Bizkit, making fun of Limp Bizkit, um, but or parodying Limp Bizkit. But he was a fucking mad genius, man. I have a few of his records. Um, I always thought he was hilarious. Everything that he does, so crazy. But yep, still working on a few more things. I'm still trying to change the name of the page, but everything I've come up with so far is already taken. I'm dragging ass, and I'm exhausted. I work 70 plus hours a week, so give me a break. That's it, guys. I will see y'all on the next one.